Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Charlie Brown with 1,358 rating versus N3sh with 1,791 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. And also, before we hop in, make sure to go ahead and check out N3sh's Twitch, linked down below at the very top of the description. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to see Charlie win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And then Charlie's going to go first, 40 versus 45. Opening hands, we have starter, swap, prosperity, cosmic, starter. They have snake, Huffinus, planet, Zephyros, and Miri. I've seen a lot of people starting to play cosmic. To be fair, it's more like regional lists that I've seen it. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Joshua Schmidt yesterday. Even like people on my own team were playing cosmic. It's interesting that more and more people were playing this now. Then they're going to go ahead and activate prosperity. So, they only have one potential hand trap. It's Huffinus. They're going to go prosperity for 3. Grabs beaver, put the rest back. We see reaper and DD crow. And then they're going to special summon out swap by getting rid of beaver. And then use swap effect. Decides to not just normal summon the beaver or anything. They're going to activate Huffinus in response to the swap. So summon mill 3. Oh, okay. I like that. We're going to see the Luna Light tier element deck. Mill's a Shaylin there. Okay, that's a good mill, obviously. They're going to dump Running Totem, and then Shaylin effect. Put back Shaylin, Huffinus, summon Kit, and then activate Kit effect. So then Kit's going to go dump Rhino. Rhino effect, discard Miri, special summon itself out. And then Miri effect 1, Rhino 2. Rhino, go ahead and dump Huffinus. Miri, put back, summon out Dragostapelia. And then Huffinus effect, put back itself and Kaleido Chick to bring out Mud Dragon. Okay, so we have an interruption being Dragostapelia. We have Mud Dragon that protects. We also have enough tack points to where next turn we can start beating over their board. A lot of people don't think about that. They think, okay, I need interruptions to stop them. But sometimes, if you just have big bodies, like in one interruption like Drago, you can kind of push through a Spright board. Mud Dragon called Dark. And then Swap Frog, bounce back. Normal summon Swap Frog effect. They're going to chain Drago on that, which is fair. And then activate starter. Starter goes summon blue. They always have starter every time. And then blue effect goes search. Blue goes search Jet. Jet's going to search Smashers, obviously. And then we're going to overlay. Make gigantic, but we can't overlay with that Swap Frog since that Swap Frog is level 1 off the Drago. But yeah, it doesn't seem like they're going to catch it. Let's check. It's risky clicking this, but okay. Especially when N3sh is playing. A lot of people just don't like N3sh for some reason. He's not a bad guy. I don't know why people hate him so much. Running Totem, banish swap, summon out, and then link off, make elf. Elf effect, summon back from the grave, summon out Running Totem. And then they're going to link off, make IP, summon out Running Totem by banishing Swap Frog. Overlay, make Toad, set starter, set cosmic, set smashers, and then pass. You see how much weaker this board seems when your opponent just has enough bodies on board to beat over literally everything. Pass, draw Nessie. Obviously it's not gonna work, we got smashers that can interrupt. Elf's gonna summon back out a body. Starter can go summon an interruption. Cosmic's gonna be able to interrupt the planet. Switch to attack, end of main, elf effect, summon Jet, and then we're going to be able to get Jet effect to go search. So Jet goes search starter. Then they're still going to go ahead and end main phase and go to battle. Dragostapelia, attack the Toad, activate Smashers, banish starter, banish the IP off the field, banish the Drago. And then Mud Dragon, attack over Elf, Rhino, beat over Jet. Main phase 2. They're going to go Mud Dragon effect called Dark. Then we're going to get rid of those. The Rhino's going to get banished, so they're going to make Dark Charmer here. And then activate the effect, target blue. I was about to say, do they play Sprites in their deck too with the Lunalite? Like, no way. But they Toad negate Charmer. Is that the play? Because, like, if you see a Lunalite card in their deck, what are the odds they're playing Sprites in there too? I feel like it's got to be really, really low. So then, like, they summon back out, like, a random Sprite with a Dark. I mean, what does that make? You know, if you link up, we just negate the next thing so that way you don't get your Dark Search. But now they do get Dark Search. But that is one good thing about playing a deck that people don't really know too well, like the Lunalite tier element deck. Most people don't even know, like, that's a thing. They probably never even heard about that. So they could, like, interrupt you very awkwardly. So Toad's going to grab back Beaver, Dark's going to go search Shaylin, and look at how much they pushed through, and they really didn't do anything this turn. They're going to activate Planet, that's for sure going to have a Cosmic hit it. And then Snake Effect hits the Snake, Snake summon itself out. Nessie Effect hits the Nessie, Nessie goes search. Okay, that's getting hype. Do they hit the Mothman too? There's no way, right? 3 dangers in a row. Okay. Yeah, that's just game. Summon, draw. Well, it's not game yet, but, like, that's... We got an Aqua in graveyard with Shaylin. We're going to make Kit. We're going to set up. The opponent doesn't have interruptions, so they're going to have to push through to the end board. Ooh, they've been in defeat. But, oh, this Change of Heart actually does reveal more about their list. So, this reminds me a lot of the list I was just talking about, the Joshua Schmidt one. And just, I'm fairly certain it's him. I could be wrong with the names. But yeah, that gives me more of, like, his list kind of vibes. Even though they're playing Cherries, maybe they just put that in over the Imperm. Opening hands, we have Jet, Prosperity, Ghost Reaper, Blue, and Talents. They have Super Poly, Shaylin, Foolish Burial Goods, Planet, and Hafenus. You know, this can dump multiple things. It can dump Salic to search a tier. You can dump Lunalite, Perfume. You could dump the Trap if you play it. I don't know how many people are actually playing that Trap, but it is an option. They're going to banish 6 off Prosperity. And then looking at the top 6. Yeah, they're going to grab D-Barrier there. They have Combo, plus D-Barrier, plus Talons. Talons won't be able to draw those, so if they do get interrupted, that could be bad. Obviously, we can see the only hand trap is Hafenus. Normal Jet, Special Blue, Blue 1, Hafenus 2. So, summon, mill 3, only hits Lunalite Tiger there, which is not a good mill. Some people do play Black Sheep, though. Black Sheep can add back a Lunalite from grave. I didn't play Lunalite tier for that long. I'm pretty certain I only played it for one night, and it's because my buddy sent me a list, and I was like, alright, I'll try it. And, yeah, Black Sheep probably would have came up a lot. So maybe that's something I'd try to play, but it's also just a brick. They're going to Talents like a hand, and they just submit defeat because they know they have D-Barrier, they're full comboing, and they're about to rip the card from hand, so they just scoop. Moving on to the next game now, we're going to see N3sh go first, opening hands, Mind Control, Prosperity, Red Reboot, Econ Shifter. Such an awkward hand, like a year ago, you just would have never expected this to be a meta deck. Then they have Miri, Terra, Instant Fusion, Super Poly Shaylin. Shifter's crazy. Activate Terraforming, go search. We're gonna grab Planet. And then activate Planet to go search. Planet go search Rhinoheart. And then Shaylin effect, Change Shifter. They're going to summon out Shaylin by getting rid of Miri. They still have to mill 3. Right, let me read over this just to make sure. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard, then send the top 3. Oh, okay. Never mind. It does not mill 3. I thought it did. But it says then on it. So you have to send the monster from hand to the graveyard to send the top 3. And obviously it didn't touch the graveyard, so then you don't mill 3. Fair enough. Pass, draw Swap Frog. And then they're gonna go Prosperity. Prosperity go banish 6. And then we're gonna look at the top 6. Our opponent did not do very much turn 1. Prosperity in the starter, standard. You saw last game, the Prosperity also saw starter. I'm just saying, every game Prosperity for 6 will see starter. That's also banished. Starter bring out blue, but how much can they truly set up under this D shifter? Because you can't swap frog, dump, go for Ronin Totem. Special jet effect. And then Jet's gonna go search starter. Then on res, Super Poly, get rid of those, bring out Garua. You have to think, if your opponent goes Super Poly, discard Rhino Heart, the last card in hand has to be pretty strong, right? You could just, they wouldn't Planet Search Rhino if they already had a Rhino. Yeah, I mean, we know it's instant fusion. It's obvious it's a power card, or at least a good engine card. They're gonna go for Elf, and then pass. Yeah, I guess I just wanted the mind control, get rid of this. But, alright. Pass turn, draw Super Poly. Then we're gonna go starter, bring out Jet. Jet effect goes search. Jet goes search starter for follow-up. I guess it's kind of cool. They could go like Econ, tribute Jet, take the opponent's monster, Elf summon back Jet. That'll probably end up happening just as an extra body. And then summon Kit effect, go search Rhino Heart. Normal summon Rhino Heart effect, decide to not, Kit target itself. Dump Miri, Kit effect, target itself. They said, so wait, you don't use Miri when you dump it? N3sh goes, no, I'm not using it. He said, alright, after that resolves, then I'm going to Econ to take Kikalos before you activate the effect. And then end of main, Elf effect, summon back. Cool, we're still going to go battle. Beat over both your monsters. And then main phase 2. Thinking if they want to overlay, they go into number 60. Okay, number 60 effect to Reborn from the Grave. So that's going to bring out Miri effect, mill 3. Let's see, do we see any Lunalite cards here? I was going to say, it feels like, because it's Lunalite tier, but we haven't actually got to see a lot of, Lunalite cards. Now we're going to link off, go for Elf, and then set Super Poly, end phase, Kit comes back. Kit's going to go due to instant fusion, Kit effect, mill 5. Okay, now we're going to see any tier, or we're going to see some Lunalites. Okay, we'll take a Snow and Destrudo. That's not bad. We have an Interruption, follow-up, plus follow-up. This card needs to be banned. Seriously, this card needs to go. This card has such a problem. I think, almost every format since this card came back. I guess it's only been 2 formats. Again, it just feels, the game has felt so crazy. Back in May, the same ban list that we're in right now, at the very beginning, people truly thought Despia branded was the best deck. And then we've gone through so many different phases of the game. So many different decks were the best deck of this format. And hopefully the format ends very soon though. It's just a ban list. It'll just make it fun. Bring out blue effect. A ban list to, shake it up a little bit. We're going to go search red. Now they can Elf, summon Miri effect mill. Or, yeah, definitely bring out Miri. I was just making sure that there wasn't something else to bring out there. Summon effect mill 3, any tier. Yellow Martin. Okay. I guess we'll find out. Do we play the trap? We do not play the trap. They've been thinking too long here. They're just thinking on Snow now. I was going to say, if they play the trap, that's free. We can get a search. We could even, after then searching the trap, we could even Super Poly away, which then triggers the Miri to fusion after we make the Mud Dragon. So we make the Mud Dragon, then we get Miri effect to fusion, and then that could go into Dragos to Palia, pop the back row, Dragos to Palia, interrupt the normal summon, because we know they have Beaver Red. So clean. Summon red, but that is not the case. Summon, normal summon Beaver, Beaver effect, and then Beaver's going to bring out Beaver. This is still a good game. It may look like Spright just has this one, but you got to remember Snow, Destrudo, Snow is Snow. Another thing though, since I did use the effect to Reborn from the Graveyard, N3sh will be skipping his next main phase 1. So, pretty much saying that he's not going to have a useful battle phase next turn. Go for Gigantic. And then on Gigantic Summon, we're going to go Snow Effect, Banish, 7. And then that goes through. Okay, so Summon. And then activate the effect. Try to set Gigantic, chain red, tributing blue. It will not destroy, obviously, because we tributed blue, but even if we tributed like an elf, we wouldn't destroy there, because we don't want you having Snow that it could just summon itself right back. Gigantic, detach, summon swap, and then swap effect, dump Ronin Totem. Link off, make elf, elf effect, summon back swap, swap effect, go dump, swap. We've already normaled Beaver, so we're just going to overlay, go for Toad, and then go battle phase, attack over Miri, attack over the elf, leaving them with Snow, pass, they draw Tiger off the top. Oh, that's just, I see that as just multiple bodies. I love the Lunalight stuff so much. I played this deck when it was like Spiral, Shaddoll, and like Shuping also like threw in the Dragon Link in that format, but I was playing Lunalight for fun like that entire format. At the very beginning of the format, I truly thought it was the best deck, and then like 2 days later, I was like, oh, well, there's Spiral, there's Shaddoll, there's Dino even. There's so many different decks that format. That was a solid format, but they're gonna go battle phase, attack. Oh, and that's funny. They can't even elf summon back because like the main phase is just like skipped, which is fine. I'll take not summoning him back with elf to put him in main phase 2 here. They're gonna go Destrudo effect, target Snow. They're thinking on that. They're gonna Toad stop that. What is so bad about that Destrudo? I guess it makes dark take. Yeah, I don't know what else. I think this Charlie person is just a little too afraid of them having sprites in their deck. But we've seen so many of their cards that, like, with the Lunalights, there's just no way you think they play sprites at this point. Because I gotta think, that's the only reason, right? It's not like Yazi, Mare. Activate Tiger. Even then, Yazi, Mare. I don't know. I guess Yazi, Mare would be a little bit different, because you make Yazi, and then you go Snow, summon, try to book. But activate Tiger, summon back out Yellow Martin, overlay those, make Force Tricks effect, go search out Zephyros the Elite. And then Yellow Martin, bounce back Tiger, summon, normal summon out Zephyros, make King of the Pharaoh Imps, and then I wonder what we're gonna search with this exactly. It could grab Snake. Okay, yeah, just grab Snake. Activate Tiger, Tiger effect, summon back out the Yellow Martin. And then we're gonna get rid of all those, make Curious, and then we're gonna get the Curious effect, go down Miri. Then Curious 1, Miri 2, Miri put back itself, and Kit, and Shaylin. Put back itself, Kit, and Shaylin. Let me just make sure I'm saying everything right. Put back Miri, Kit, and Shaylin. Okay, yeah, so you can't make this because there's no Rhino Heart. I think they will realize that. Okay. One last time I gotta make sure. Declared Miri. Return Miri, Kit, okay, yep. I wish this card... No, actually, I don't. I wish this card didn't take Rhinoheart for me. But for my opponent, still took Rhinoheart. Either way, it was like, it was game here. Didn't even need to make this. Like this could have just actually been a Dragos Tapalia instead, and it would have still been very good. Obviously not as good as it was there, but then we're gonna go in the dark effect. Take blue. Oh, no blue effect. Imagine they go blue effect and they just play the Sprites. Tiger swimming back, Yellow Martin. Maybe they're afraid of just like what Jesse was doing, like the 1 jet, 1 smashers. Maybe they're afraid of that because if it's just like a 2-card package, maybe you haven't seen it yet. But a lot of people have been moving on to like the bigger package where they're playing like more Sprite monsters. They play blue, jet, red. I feel like that's when the package is like, you know, the Smasher's Jet is definitely good, but it's not like too scary. Smashers is really good versus Spright though. Draw DD Crow. But I still think they could have played it differently. Run and Totem, Appaloosa Negate. Beaver effect, Appaloosa Negate. Then they still have Snow, Super Poly, Discard and Snake too. One thing that sucks is you can't use this as a Super Poly material because you can't be Fusion, and then they're just going to emit defeat. They should have Chain Crow, target Snow, apply the dominance. But we are going to see N3sh end up winning there. Seeing how long the match was. The match was roughly 38 minutes long. Lunalight Tier ends up taking it over the Spright deck. With like the spells like the Econ, Mind Control, Change of Heart, 3 talents. I do think it is cool how many like take spells this deck plays, and Prosperity. Yeah, but with all that being said, DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.